Write this fraction in the form x plus yi. That is, show that this is a complex number. Write this as a complex number. Now the way we do this is much the same way as we deal with surds. We're going to multiply by a fraction, which is actually equal to 1, in order to realize, complexify the denominator. And the fraction we're going to use is 5 plus I over 5 plus I. Now this whole fraction here is the same as multiplying by 1, so we're not changing the value of anything here, but we are changing the form. And now notice that this equation here is made up of the conjugate of the denominator, and that's one of the reasons why conjugates are so important. But it's actually a near identical system to when we did rationalizing the denominator of a fraction. And it works in the same way. 3 times 5 is 50. 3 times I is plus 3i. And then we get plus 10i from the 2i times 5. And 2i times I is going to give me plus 2i squared. And then over the denominator. Now this is a difference of 2 squares. It's 5 minus I times 5 plus I. So it's going to be 5 squared. Take away I squared. So we get 15 plus 13i. And then remembering that I squared is equal to negative 1, that's going to be minus 2. Because this here, I squared, is equal to negative 1. And then in the denominator, we're going to get 25, take away, and again, this is equal to negative 1, so it's actually going to be plus 1. Because again, I squared is equal to negative 1. So now we've got 13 plus 13i over 26, which is 13 over 26 is a half plus a half I. And we have got a complex number. So this division of complex numbers has given us a complex number as our solution.